today's
George to
news.
oust the Speaker.
The office of Speaker of the House of Representatives is hereby declared to be vacant.
Congressman carjacked.
Parking his car when three men with weapons approached him.
Missing girl found safe.
This is a very good day. Prayers have been answered.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. Florida Republican Matt Gaetz followed through on a threat last night, filing a motion to vacate against House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, an effort to remove him from the job.
Well, I have enough Republicans where, at this point next week, one of two things will happen. Kevin McCarthy won't be the Speaker of the House, or he'll be the Speaker of the House working at the pleasure of the Democrats.
CBS's Nicole Killian is on Capitol Hill.
Lawmakers have 48 hours to hold a full vote in the House. So far, only a handful of hardline Republicans have said they'll back Gaetz's resolution. In order to vacate, a majority of lawmakers would have to vote no. That means Gaetz would need Democrats' votes to push the Speaker out. Democrats plan to meet this morning to strategize, but they haven't said what they will do. If McCarthy is booted, there's no consensus on who would replace him. Some lawmakers have floated deputies like Majority Leader Steve Scalise or GOP Whip Tom Emmer.
Last night, about a mile from the Capitol, a member of Congress, Henry Cuellar of Texas, was carjacked. Jess Arnold of WUSA-TV has that story.
Lee said it was three men who ended up approaching the congressman. They demanded his car. Now, the chief of staff said that he was actually parking his vehicle when these men came up to him. Now, the 68-year-old Texas Democrat represents the Laredo and San Antonio suburbs. Earlier this year, he actually joined House Republicans to block reforms, which critics argued would have softened D.C.'s crime laws as the city fights a recent rise in carjackings. We're talking more than twice as many as we saw last year by this time.
President Biden's son Hunter is expected to plead not guilty this morning to federal charges of lying on an application to buy a gun.
Hunter Biden launched his bid for a virtual hearing today. Instead, a Delaware federal judge ordered him to appear in person, emphasizing he should not receive special treatment. Hunter Biden is accused of making a false and fictitious statement in 2018 about his drug use on a federal gun form and to a firearms dealer. The third count alleges he did knowingly possess a firearm while on drugs. Catherine Harrod, CBS News, Wilmington, Delaware.
In upstate New York, the terrifying story of a missing 9-year-old girl ended with her being found safe. Charlotte Senna vanished while riding her bike Saturday evening while on a family camping trip in a state park. A ransom note turned up in her parents' mailbox.
State police worked diligently trying to find a match for a fingerprint. First one tried and wasn't successful. Second one was.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul says a fingerprint led them to a 47-year-old man who was found in a trailer on his mother's property.
The little girl was found in a cabinet, covered. She was rescued.
She's said to be in good health. About 400 people were involved in the search effort. Overseas, now to Ukraine, where the country's Air Force says it shot down 29 of 31 Russian attack drones overnight. CBS's Ramy Inocencio has more on a Ukrainian drone unit that's penetrating Russia's air defenses in eastern Ukraine.
Soldiers from the new drone unit of Ukraine's 23rd Brigade are commanding fleets to fly, target, and destroy. This pilot commands the state-of-the-art R-18 octocopter, totally designed in Ukraine. What's the biggest thing that you've destroyed?
Tanks and artillery.
We've destroyed $40 million worth of Russian hardware in the past month, says their commander, codenamed Hassan. And they will need even more drones.
Where do those drones mostly come from?
China mainly, amongst other places, he tells me. But Beijing officially banned its drone makers from exporting to Ukraine and Russia September 1st. They still manage to get them through middlemen and third countries, but slower.
It's the World News Roundup, and it's 4 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 61 degrees.